Good day, grade 8 learners. Welcome back. You are tuned into your second lesson of Thuma Mina Teaching grade 8 EMS for term 3. Today we'll have a closer look at the CPJ or the Cash Payments Journal. In a service business, two types of cash transactions occur continuously: cash receipts and cash payments. When cash is received by the business, this should be recorded in the Cash Receipts Journal, otherwise known as the CRJ. When cash is being paid by the business, this should be recorded on the Cash Payments Journal, otherwise known as the CPJ. So grade 8 learners, how I remember it is I always look at the middle letter. So for the CRJ, the business receives money, but for the CPJ, the business pays the money. In this lesson, we will be looking at the Cash Payments Journal, which is the CPJ. Remember, the Cash Payments Journal is the journal the business records all its payments. The information is taken off the following source documents: the EFT reference number and bank statements. Let's get a bit more practical and see the format of the CPJ. It is very important to always put the name of the journal on top of the journal. For example, cash payments of Billy's service, January 2021. The first column is the doc number. This will be the EFT number or bank statement, depending on the transaction. The next column is the day that the transaction took place. Then the details of the transaction. The folio we will discuss in later lessons. The bank column will always be used to record all transactions in the CPJ because when the payment is made, the bank will be influenced. The other columns, such as material costs, stationery, etc., will differ from business to business. The sundry account is for transactions that don't take place that often. So grade 8 learners, are you ready to take your first step in becoming a bookkeeper? Let's look at the first practical example. Made an EFT number 001 to the municipality for a trading license for 950 Rand. Remember our golden rule? Stop, evaluate, and then move on. First, you will record the EFT number 001, then the date of the transaction. Bank is 950 Rand, and the 950 Rand will also be recorded in the sundry accounts column, and the details will then be a trading license. It's very easy, right? Let's move on. Equipment bought with an EFT number 002 for 8,000 Rand from unthanked suppliers. Let's see if you can do this on your own. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Did you get it? EFT 002 as the document number, the day is the 14th, the business is unthanked suppliers. The 8,000 Rand should be recorded in the bank and also sundry accounts with the details, equipment. Okay, let's move over to the next one. On the 22nd, the business bought oil and extra spare parts from Midas and paid with an EFT number 003 for 2,500 Rand. Remember, our golden rule is stop, evaluate, and move on. This transaction will look as follows. The EFT number 003 will be recorded in the doc number. The day is the 22nd of January. Midas will be recorded in the detail column. The bank column will be recorded with 2,500 Rand, and the 2,500 Rand will also be recorded in the material cost column, as oil and extra spare parts is material costs. Okay, grade 8s, let's look at our final example. On the 31st of January, the business drew cash at the ATM for wages, 700 Rand. Remember, stop, evaluate, move on. Because the cash was withdrawn from the bank statement that the business receives will be used as the document recording. The day is the 31st, the details will be cash and bank, as well as the wages column will be recorded. Alright, grade 8 learners, so we've done a lot of examples, but these examples need to be brought together in one table. So once we have completed the CPJ for the month, we need to have the totals for each column. The totals of the bank column must equal to the sum of all the other columns. If these two columns are equal, we say that the CPJ balances. That means that the same amount appears on both sides. Let's run through the table from top to bottom. Okay, that marks the end of lesson 2. See you for your last lesson in lesson 3, term 3 EMS. Thank you very much, learners.